you're familiar with the term rubber ducking, you'll know full well what I'm going to do with that little bear's ass. If you're not familiar with the term rubber ducking, let me expand my knowledge to you. Expend my knowledge to you. If you aren't familiar with rubber ducking is a term which basically goes to say, if you're facing an issue, you're facing something that you can't understand, you speak to a rubber duck. And the point is that verbalizing the issue often helps you come to the conclusion of the issue, which is what I use good old Fozzie Bear here for. You see, before he had just sat on my desk all happy and Larry and we didn't have to move. But I've recently moved spaces, which is why I'm in this garage, which is my new workshop. But now he no longer can just sit at a desk because I'll be moving around a lot more. Hence why he has a small magnet on his back. It's a very, very tiny magnet I've stuck to his back because he just sat on the filing cabinet next to me. Now, I want him to follow me around. I want him to be a little companion for me, but I don't want to treat him well. I want to treat him like shit. But this is such a shit magnet, it doesn't stick. Of course it sticks. Point the fucking proof it doesn't stick. What I want to be able to do is chuck the poor fucker, and the fucker's gonna stay where I chuck him. That's what I want. Attempt 1, attempt 2, attempt 3, attempt 4, attempt 5, gentle throw. Right, that was user error. That's your proof. Needs a stronger magnet. This is the magnet here. It's the smallest one I could find that would fit in his back, but also the most powerful one I could find that would fit into his back. I think it holds about 42 kilograms. It's strong. And to get it off, that is... Oh, compared to... Look at that. It can hold a bit of wood up. The other issue I've got, which, I mean, you can call it an issue, I'm going to call it creativity at its finest. These are all the tools I have with me. A drill and a box full of random stuff. That's all we've got to do this. But it's such nice weather outside, and that light is now doing my head, and I thought we'd open up the garage doors, let some natural light in whilst we conduct an autopsy. That'd be lovely. To cut into them, I think we need to use a simple knife. I've just got to find said simple knife in this box of things. Oh, there it is. Fozzie! Fozzie! Fozzie? Is he gonna fucking run away again? Fozzie! Fozzie, where are you? Where are you, buddy? I'm not gonna hurt you, I promise. Well, I will hurt you, but again, only slightly. Hello?
Yeah, hi, very good afternoon.
Spam call. Fozzie! Hey, buddy! Hey, old pal! It's time for a quick little surgery. Come here.
I'm only gonna chuck you once, boy.
Just one more extra security measure, that's all. Just for his safety as much as mine. I've seemingly come across another issue. Whilst rummaging through Alice's sewing stuff, I realised that there's no needles in there, so I can't sew him up. I've opened him, I've cut him open, and I can't sew him up, so...
How is that, Roger?
Welcome back to Holy Fuck. This was a really fucking bad idea incorporated. Do you know how to use a cork gun? Well, I'm here to show you how to use a cork gun. First of all, take your cork gun and take your cork. Place them together evenly, the cork into the cork gun. Now, don't do what I did a few months ago, which is cut that nozzle a bit too wide so it looks like someone's gaping asshole. And then all you've got to do is press the trigger, which will release the flow of the cork. And then there's one smooth, even glossing, move it across the surface you'd like to cork. Remember, keep your hands free. It's rather sticky. And there you have it. Now you know how to use a cork gun the correct way. I think it's a job okay done. I probably should have brought everything that I needed with me instead of just thinking this was going to be a quick 5-second jobby. There is a layer of skin, a thin layer, very weakly joined together, and there is a very strong magnet. The magnet is right under the skin. When the magnet goes on a surface, but when I go to pull it off, because it requires so much force, am I just going to rip through that thin viscera and pull the fucking poor sod back off? But there is only one way to test it. Ain't my back gonna get fucked? My back's gonna be alright. I've let him sit for a few hours now. The back has cured up. It's stiff, it's solid. Peel his skin like unwrapping a fucking mummy or a fucking Toblerone and just gonna... Fuck, do I care, man? I want to try it out. I'm just too excited. I mean, what we're here for? We're here to try it, really, aren't we? Little Fozzie Bear coming in 3, 2, 1. Apologise for the noise. Oh, that was perfect. He didn't even budge. He stayed exactly where we needed him to stay. 1. Apologise for the noise. Oh, there he is. So if I give him a good shove, can I pull him off? Oh, with ease. I think, unironically, everything going wrong this whole day has made this 10 times better, because if I put him on, he sticks without any care in the world. Stays on there, but he's easy to pull off. Another great thing, because the magnet's so big, you can just get behind the magnet and pry him off. Oh, yes.